poet and been my friend since the late 80s, and I guess that says enough.
Well, thank you, Maggie. Your artwork is really beautiful. And as I mentioned, I believe from this book that was published by Bella Books. And it's a book called Tea Leaves, a memoir of mothers and daughters. And it was published this year. Basically, it's a memoir of me taking care of my mother when she was dying of terminal cancer. But it's also like layered with family stories and labor movement history in Philadelphia. And I'm going to read a section, and then others are going to drums, and then we'll do some poetry. And this is a meditation section. It's a little different than the rest of the book. It's called Through the Garden. An explosion of peonies, white, pink, ruffled red, ecstasy, a delicate scent. Heavy heads hanging from stems, unfolding under the relentless pace, and across tight marble round buds. I press petals to my face and inhale pink. My face open, receiving. I'm the child leading my mother through the garden. I take her hand and we wind through the twists and turns of blazing daffodil clusters. Breathy pink clumps of asters, snapdragons, the two-lipped purple lobelia, narcissi jonquils, their orange coronas protruding from faces of pale petals. I pause and peer down into long-stemmed poppy. Blood-red petals forming an upturned bell, fluted edges overlapping thickly and plunging into the center, with a clapper as a roll, a round black bottom button resting soundlessly in a bed of black pollen. A dual hummingbird whirls and dips, whirls and dips. My mother and I stare in amazement. Then I turn toward her. She is as young as I have ever known her. The sun catches the mane of her auburn hair. Her face tilts down, her features lost in the shadows. I take her hand and a child's voice whispers her as I point out the flowers. Creeping pinks, primroses, flat red, and yellow jewels, nestled in dusty leaves, forget-me-nots, yellow purple, white tortoise, bursting forth with saffron tongues. I repeat back to my mother the names that she has taught me. Shasta daisies, pink foxgloves, fairy slippers with their yellow tassels, and next to the green cup edges of the lady's mantle, lilies of the valley, tiny pale pink and white bells, barely visible under the dahlia blossoms and myrtle branches. My mother remembers each plant, each blossom, the young shoots she has tended to, as if they were an extension of herself. Walk further down the path, along the borders of violets and cloaks of deep purple, past the pansies, petunias, the begonias' translucent petals. The air is redolent. The scent of lavender intermingles with the sun breath of hyacinths. Hollyhocks wave in the breeze as we walk up trellises of climbing roses. The pink French rose, the China and Cafe rose, the spicy yellow tea rose, the Joseph's coat of many colors, pinks, reds, yellows, lilies, orange russet daylilies, Portia Madonna, the red fleur-de-lis, amaryllis bent into irises. Fluted blossoms spill into rainbows, purple, lavender, amethyst, blue, pink, orange, yellow, gold. They unfold to reveal the golden centers. Mythical wings attached to the tunic of the young maiden awakening. I peer into the magical chamber. My mother takes the fluted petals lightly in her fingertips, holds them up and examines the fine frost-patched lines, as if looking at her own needlework. I lean forward and inhale. The irises are all that exists. The velvet scent of the molecular dance of time. Everything is inconceivable.